Welcome back to the Frederick Family Acre. Today we're going to be assembling our GreenStalk planter, and what we ended up getting was the original model in terracotta.
Oh, and it's 10 inches tall, and each level holds 10 inches tall, and each level holds
10 gallons.
8 gallons.
8 gallons of dirt.
8 gallons of dirt. So let's go ahead and get in this box. We'll show you all the pieces, and then we're going to put it together so you can see just how easy it is. What does it say, Raiden?
Thank you for growing with us. We're so sorry that your garden arrived at a snail-like pace.
It did take a little bit to get here, but we're super thankful. And some things that we like about this system are it is made in America. It is a family business. And also this is made from food grade BPA free plastic. It has, I want to say, a 5-year warranty. I'll have to double check that. If that's not right, I'll put it in the notes. And look at this beautiful family.
Sweet getting started tips. Looks pretty simple. Just stagger it, put it together, and then put the wheels on the bottom, fill it with soil, so we can get started.
How cute is that? I just found there's some extra stickers in here. Some bush beans, which in something like this, bush beans are going to be more ideal than pole beans because you won't have to do a lot of supporting for it. We did get the support system with it though that will help hold up tomatoes and peppers. Alright, so the wheelbases, it's super simple. It comes with the caster. You just pop it in, it locks in place. And these do have locks on them so that once they're where you want them, they won't roll away. All right, we have our casters on. This is not going to be the permanent location of our GreenStalk. We actually are preparing a separate area where we're going to house all 4 of the different systems we're going to be using for this experiment. So now we're going to go ahead and get this thing put together. Teething's hard. You gonna get that?
Alright, so this is basically how every layer looks. We fill it up with dirt. We have our awesome, I'm gonna call it a drain pan. I don't know what their term is for it, but there's one on every level. This is actually really smart. The water's gonna rain down in each one of these and just drain to the bottom and eventually drain out the bottom. We showed you the bottom tray. That has a drain on it that can allow it to hold water as well. So it actually seems like it's going to be super efficient. So you just watched us put this together. It's probably been sped up quite a bit. So I'm just going to go through and explain kind of what each part does. Each one of these are individual layers that stack on top of one another. They're interlocking. You can see that right here. They clip together pretty nicely. I think these are probably injection molded, which I would say actually they work as good as any of the best injection molded parts that I've ever messed with. They fit really well. It's very well manufactured. At the bottom, we have the base that has wheels on it. Obviously, this is not going to be sitting in mulch. We'll take it to its final resting place maybe next week. But we've got the wheels we clipped in, the base that not only holds water, but also allows us to either drain the water into something to reuse or cap it if we want to cap it and keep the water in it, depending on how wet the soil is. And we start with every one of our 5 layers. And what happens is you put water in the top. It drains not only through these little holes right here, but it also goes down the center. There's catch cans just like that between each and every one of these layers. And it drains all the way down and rains and waters each one of these pots individually, but they're all one big pot. So any water that comes in from here is also going to help with the roots everywhere else. It goes all the way through the bottom. It's a pretty neat little system. I would probably buy another one of these, honestly. They didn't send it to us for free. We paid for it with our own money. That's important to note. But it actually went together really well. It's very simple, very small and compact soil growing system that I think is probably going to work pretty well. All right, so we also got these, and I'm not sure we actually ordered these, so thank you. If we did, then awesome, and if not, then thanks for sending them. It's a plant support system that's actually pretty ingenious. So I'm just going to put together one of them because they're kind of all the same. But basically you have an arm that's going to sit here and it's going to connect to that, snap into place. And then this end's going to come along and snap right in like that. And then we can take this, slide it in. And you can imagine that now on every one of these, there's going to be another loop connected. And you can use this to tie your plants off and support them. So it could be great for growing, I don't know, anything. Strawberries, tomatoes, peppers, small varieties, I'm sure would work perfectly fine in that. Brassicas, you know, all the things that get big and fluffy and need some extra support for their root systems. All right, so that's gonna pretty much wrap this up. Katrina's feeding the baby and we gotta go make dinner. The kids are jumping on the trampoline and have gotten bored of putting this together. It went together super easy, even with 3 children trying to be amazingly helpful. And I'm pretty excited to try it out and see how it goes. We'll be kind of documenting what we're putting in here, and along with the other tower growing systems that we're going to be putting together and showing videos of over the next few weeks. Outside of that, thanks for joining us. If you liked it, consider subscribing. If you liked it, consider hitting the like button. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. It's all good. Anyways, remember, homesteading is not a place, it's a state of mind.